What's good, guys? Frankie Foresight back with another one, and this one's gonna be on the current dating market and how a lot of emotional men and men that maybe want to call themselves alpha males, but they're really beta males, how they want to complain about how women ruin the current dating game, how they ruin the current dating market with what they do with their bodies. And yeah, that's basically all they want to do is just complain about what women have done to make the dating market worse. And I'll tell you right now that obviously women have their own minds and they do have control over their own bodies. That they are much more easily controlled than men are through their emotions. That's why men were meant to be the leaders, and that's why men are in fact responsible for this turmoil in the dating game and how women have so much power and all of this. The reason women have so much power is because so many men will do anything for the pussy. So many men will go through such trials and tribulations, try to prove themselves, try to pay money, try to win her over just for the pussy, or just for a relationship, or just for emotional support, whatever it may be. They'll trick off a number of things, their time, their money, their attention, just for some affection from a woman. And women realize this. Women know this. Women are not stupid. Women know that men will do anything for their attention. Basically anything. And when I say men, I mean a lot of men today will do basically anything for their attention, so they get what they can get out of it. Now, when I say men are responsible for the dating game and the way it's went, because if you guys know who Rom Wills is, basically he divides men into a sexual hierarchy. There are the select men and there are the non-select men. The select men are, say, the top 15-20% of men, maybe even top 10% of men, and non-select men are everything under that. And most women just want to have sex with and build something with the top 10, 15, 20% select men. And these select men actually are the ones that are in control of the dating game. It's not the women, because these select men lead these women. They're leading 80-90% of women because 80-90% of women want to fuck these men. So at the end of the day, if these select men had enough sexual discipline to maybe deny girl after girl after girl, to only fuck maybe one girl at a time and not overindulge in this sexual fiesta. I don't know what to call it, man. It's a fucking fiesta or something with a fiasco. I don't know what you want to call it at this point, but if select men decided not to take part in that, not to play those games, and the women would follow suit. There would only be, because this is the thing, one select man will have sex nowadays with like 7 or 8 of these women. But if all the select men either stayed abstinent till they found the right girl, or if they only were fucking one girl at a time, then you wouldn't have all of these girls chasing 10 to 20% of the men. Because the girls that actually don't deserve those men would fall back because they're not getting any attention at all from them. Here's the thing. Girls think if you take their pussy, if you accept the pussy, then you accept a relationship with them. Then you accept everything that comes after. They get tied up with you when you fuck them. Especially if you fuck them good, but they get tied up with you. And they think you want them for who they are, when in reality, a lot of men only want you for your body. But so now you have 8 women thinking one man wants them all. So now they're all just attracted to that type of man, and they'll never settle for any of the non-select men, I guess. They're all just chasing sexual stimulation from the top 10 to 20% men. But like I said, these top 10 to 20% men have to practice sexual discipline. And that's just the end of it. Sexual discipline. That's the end game. Whether it be abstinence, semen retention, no fap, not fucking every girl you meet. I mean, come on, dude. You don't gotta fuck everything you see. That's what it comes down to. They need to teach women how to have sexual discipline, because a lot of these guys that are select men will just dog any woman out, and they basically are teaching women how to be hoes. These dudes are hoes. They're teaching women to be hoes, because they'll just toss them to the side, and that's exactly what women start doing to men. This is why the dating market is fucked up. Any of these YouTubers that try to tell you differently, try to tell you that, oh, women ruined their value, women ruined their value, they went out and partied so much and now they're valueless. Yeah, that's a part of it. Women have their own autonomy. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they're completely controlled by everything around them. But you realize that when a woman has sex and depletes her value, there is a man behind that depleting her value. There are many men that we would call select depleting her value, that just have sex with her but don't want anything else from her. That's the problem. And a lot of men don't want to admit that, because a lot of men don't want to retake responsibility today. They want to just blame women, and that is extremely feminine, to just blame women for your problems, to not take any responsibility. I will take responsibility for my fellow men and myself. We have created this disaster, and we need to fix it. That's the thing. We can fix it. We can fix it. Let's stop complaining about it. This is what I talked about in another one of my videos. Let's stop complaining about the problem, and let's fix the problem. Let's stop complaining about it, which is a feminine trait. Let's stop doing that, and let's try to fix the problem instead. Which, we need to bring masculinity back. We need to stop giving all these women all this attention that they don't need. You have select men acting like beta males. You have select men, some select men fucking fat, unattractive women. Because who fucking knows why, man, honestly. A lot of these men who are acting like beta males, especially the attractive ones, that are acting like beta males, they honestly have some kind of psychological issues. This is why this is leading to them fucking fat women that have no business even being with them. And now that woman's mind, this is not her, man. You cannot blame the woman for this. She has sex with a fat, unattractive woman has sex with a basketball player, or like, I don't know, bro. Whatever you want to call it, a basketball player, a rapper, a fucking top CEO guy that has a nice body or nice physique. If she has sex with one of these guys and he's telling her that he loves her or whatever, and then he just kind of gets rid of her and doesn't really tell her why, she's gonna think that she can get this type of man again, bro. She thought she had him. She thought she had that man. She thought she had that man. And she thought it just slipped away. So now she thinks she can get that again. Or something close to that. And that's just not the case. And this could have all been prevented if he just kept his dick in his pants. Obviously, she's going to want to fuck him. That's female nature. Obviously, a woman is going to want to have sex with a man of that status and that stature. It is his job to restrain his sexual attention and emotional everything. Restrain everything. He doesn't need to deal with it. But no, these dudes want to act like children today, and just like teenagers, I should say, and just, I don't know, bro. Oh. And a lot of men want to say that I hear this saying a lot from men who really have no idea how anything is working right now, but I hear this saying about women being sluts and men being studs, I guess you could say. It goes like, what do you call a lock that can be opened by any key? A shitty lock. What do you call a key that can open any lock? A master key. Saying that a man who can fuck any woman is a master, and a woman that gets fucked by any man is trashy. But if you're using this analogy as the woman is the lock and the man is the key, wouldn't that mean that the woman is the treasure? If the woman is the lock, wouldn't that mean that the woman is locking up a treasure? What is that treasure exactly? What exactly is that treasure? Is it, oh, I understand. See, I understand. I understand how you guys think. The treasure, you won't admit it. You won't admit how you're actually thinking, how your mind works. But the treasure in your mind is the pussy and the relationship. That's the treasure in your mind. The lock is for the treasure. But if you were really a masculine man, if you were really a man on his mission, if you were really a man with principles and values and morals, you would know that you are the treasure. Everything is within you. The woman looks for everything within you. The pussy is not the treasure. That's how all these men think today, man. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.